Hello YouTube and welcome to Channel ACube. In today's video, we are going to look at the Xiaomi Redmi Note 9. Let's get into it right away. The Redmi Note 9 was launched back in May 2020, and the initial user reviews were not so great in the first few months. However, with a stream of updates to the phone, it has now been optimized very well to almost handle anything. In the box, we get the power adapter, the USB cable, the SIM ejection tool, the warranty card, user guides, and a clear soft case. The phone is available in 3 variants, with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage, with 4 GB of RAM, 128 GB of storage, and 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage, which is the one we have here. Let's start with the build materials. The Redmi Note 9 comes along with Corning Gorilla Glass up front, surrounded by a plastic frame and back. The Arctic white color gives it a very classy and premium look. The build quality feels sturdy. It has a 6.5-inch IPS LCD display, giving it an 83.5% screen-to-body ratio. The top left corner has a cutout camera hole and the screen seems to blacken out around it a little. The frame has several cutouts for the IR blaster and the microphone on the top, the SIM card tray on the left, and the charging port and the headphone jack at the bottom. The phone can support 2 Nano-SIM cards and an SD card simultaneously. It has a C-type charging port which links to the 5000 mAh battery that supports both fast charging and reverse charging. With 6 GB of RAM and a MediaTek Helio G85 processor, the phone delivers a very smooth experience when switching between apps, and the overall speed and operation is very good. We can find a quad camera setup on the back of the phone along with a fingerprint sensor. It has a 48 megapixel wide lens, which is the primary, along with an 8 megapixel ultra wide lens. There's a 2 megapixel macro lens and a 2 megapixel depth sensor for those portrait shots. The rear camera supports 1080p at 30 fps. The camera performs very good in well-lit conditions. The front-facing camera has a standard 13 megapixel sensor, which takes decent photos and also supports 1080p at 30 fps. I'm not a big fan of the MIUI, and it took me a little time to adapt to the colorful interface. One thing that I didn't like about it was that the phone came with a bunch of trash apps installed right out of the box. Took me quite some time to get rid of most of them. Apart from that, the overall experience from unboxing, setting up the device, and using the phone as a daily driver has been great. I'm not into mobile gaming and I have not tested any games on this device, hence, no comments on that now. I hope you enjoyed this quick review. Hit that subscribe button to support my channel and for more videos in the future. See you guys in the next one.